Alright, hello everyone. Today I'm going to be doing a video on two separate things that I really want to go over. The first of which is going to be a little summary of what I've been doing recently. I'm going to be starting 7 Reddit communities for all the 7 different ranks in Apex. So Bronze, Silver, Gold, Platinum, Diamond, Master and Apex Predator. And essentially what the goal of this is to share clips and essentially get people of the same ranks together, because that is a big problem with Apex. If you want to like get to the higher ranks, you have to find someone who is the similar rank. So these communities hopefully will be a nice little start of something new for my channel. And yeah, so pretty interesting stuff. But the main thing in this video is me going over all the different legends in the game, because I've just recently got 100,000 damage on every single legend. I've just completed Fuse as of yesterday, so I'm going to make a video on what my favourite legends are and why I've picked certain legends to use them to get to 1,000 kills and stuff like that. So yeah, that should be the premise for this video. On from least used, we have 𝗏𝗏. I just barely got over 100,000 damage with her. Not really one of my favourite legends, honestly. I mean, I do like the fact that she has like movement potential and stuff like that, but overall, not really my favourite. I kind of want to just be done with her so I could use some other interesting legends. So yeah, that's just my opinion on 𝗏𝗏. Not really fun, I'd say. But Fuse, I've just completed Fuse just as of yesterday, as I said before. And yeah, he is actually really fun. I'm surprised I didn't complete him way earlier. I had way more fun with him than a lot of other legends like Revenant and stuff. Yeah, I complete Revenant and Crypto way before Fuse. So it's a little bit surprising why I didn't do Fuse, before them. But oh well. And I obviously, speaking about legends that I didn't really enjoy, Mirage. He was fun. The fact that you get his abilities pretty quick, but I feel like his tactical is a little bit useless from what I used. I never really used it, which is kind of annoying because other legends like Octane and Wraith have insane tacticals that essentially just like make yours look completely useless, which is a little bit annoying. So essentially, Mirage is like a one ability legend. And as of 𝗏𝘂𝗯𝘁 as well, I obviously completed him at the very start of Season 10, and I never really, used him again because he just completely nerfed to the ground. I don't really think he was that good to start with, but obviously, after the nerf, I never really wanted to use him after that, so that's why he's on 101,000, so that's just the reason behind that. Then I have Revenant. I don't actually have all of his trackers, so it kind of annoys us, but obviously 101,800 damage. Not really one of my favourite legends again. I mean, as soon as they added the infinite climbing thing, I think it was in Season 10. I might be wrong with that. It might be Season 8. I can't remember. But when they added that, that was like one of the best features that they did add, and it made it Revenant a little bit more enticing to solo queue with. And as I said as well, another not really fun legend for me is Crypto. I actually had one of the highest, damage average per game with Crypto. I think I had around about 1,200 or something with Crypto at one point. And obviously, as I played him more and more and realised that he's pretty shit, it kind of just went down and down and down. So, not really one of my favourite legends, but oh well. Same with Bloodhound as well. I don't actually have all the trackers for them, so it kind of annoys us, but Bloodhound, of course, is a really fun legend. However, I feel like a lot of his kit gives his position, their position away, which is kind of annoying. That's why I don't really want to play them, but obviously another legend that I could, in the future decide to play. Caustic right here, 105,300. Another legend that I recently have been getting a lot of good games with. I've been getting lots of wins, and I've been getting a lot of 3k damage games. So if I really wanted to, I could use Caustic, but I feel like he's a bit too defensive for my liking. To get like loads and loads of kills on, to get 1,000 kills and stuff. Same with Wattson. I feel like she is a bit too defensive. Although she did get a lot of buffs, it did make her even more defensive, which in a public scenario, or like a casual scenario, I mean, isn't really what you want. I feel like a lot of people just run Octane or Wraith, like the movement-based legends, and just push everyone, which obviously isn't really great when you're a defense legend and you're gonna have to like combat the whole situation really. However, for Rampart, I will be using Rampart to get her to 1,000 kills this season. It'll be at the end of the season. I feel like Rampart is way more aggressive with her defensive, and she can really stand a good fight. Similar to Gibraltar, but obviously Gibraltar is a bigger target. So I think Rampart is the way I'm looking right now for a defensive legend to use. But possibly Gibraltar if I feel like it. Talking about Gibraltar, there he is as well. So pretty much all of the defensive legends, I've got pretty much the same amount of damage on. But it's just which one I'll use next, which I'm pretty sure will be Rampart. But we'll see. But yeah, Gibby, of course, is still really good. I just think he's a bit too much of a big target. And when I have been using him to test out, like, who I should use next, he was a huge target. Like, I just got blitzed. And then here we are with Pathfinder. I'm actually currently on 170,000 damage because I am actually using Pathfinder right now to get 1,000 kills on him. I believe I'm like 480 kills or something like that right now. So this is a bit outdated, but yeah. Pathfinder is going to be really fun. I'm going to enjoy a lot of the time using Pathfinder. I thought he wasn't that good before, and then I started using him and I was like, okay, right, there is a lot of playability with this legend. But yeah. Then we got Lifeline, so 158,000 damage. I used Lifeline back in Season 3 quite a lot, and never really touched her since. I think I literally used her in Season 5 to like get like 20 kills or something like that. And that's probably about it. I never really liked Lifeline after the changes that they made to her. I think a lot of people can agree as well. It just kind of made the whole game a little bit annoying, and she had her own unique spot, but now she doesn't, so it's a little bit annoying, but oh well. Then we got Wraith, 180,000, the last legend, which I haven't went for 1,000 kills on. And of course, I really think at one point I will get 1,000 kills on Wraith, because a lot of other people have, and I understand why. It's just I don't really want to kind of slip into that normality of like, oh yeah, you have to get 1,000 kills on this legend type of thing. Then we got Valkyrie. So Valkyrie was actually really fun. It's the most recent legend that I got 1,000 kills on, and honestly, out of any legend in the game right now, to which I would say is OP, I would say is Valkyrie. She can literally get to whatever position she wants within the matter of seconds, and it's very hard to track her throughout the air if you have very low sensitivity, which I do. So it's kind of OP. Then we have Horizon. We have 1,035 kills and 377,000 damage. Horizon is obviously one of my favourite legends and probably will always be. I just enjoyed every single bit of playing Horizon. She's just so fun. And when they buffed her again back in Season 8, I think it was, maybe Season 9, I can't really remember. It was just such a massive enjoyment to like use her again, so yeah. Then I have Loba. I done this legend, I think, last season, at the very end of last season. Yeah, Loba is also a really good legend. Her tactical and her ultimate are also really, really good. There's very few legends where I would say I like the tactical and the ultimate, both independently of one another, being really, really nice. There's very few legends that can do that, and Loba is one of them. And then we'll have Octane, 442,000 damage. Of course, Octane, is one of the best legends in the game, so of course I'm going to, get quite a lot of damage on him, and he's incredibly good for movement. However, a lot of nerfs have happened to Octane recently, and I don't really feel like I want to use him anymore, so it's just looking now like I'm going to be using other legends instead. And then, of course, we have Bangalore, my 1.4 million damage, and will forever be my main until she gets, a nerf or something. Then she definitely won't be. But right now, I'm not using Bangalore. Hopefully, she gets some good buffs, so that it entices me to use her again. But for right now, I'm just not using her because, there's no big buffs coming, so that's a bit sad, but oh well. But that is pretty much about it for this video right now, guys. Just want to go over quite a lot of account stats, as well as obviously the communities. If you want to join any of these communities, of course, just type into Reddit Apex Legends _ and then whatever rank you are currently at. So Apex Legends _ gold or Apex Legends _platinum, stuff like that. And you can just join them groups. It has like 1 or 2 members in on each one, so please do join them. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.